Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, May 15, 2022. You might be expecting a night of passion, but instead your significant other might shanghai you and drag you to a history lecture. This might seem rather tedious at first, but if you really listen, you might find yourself actually getting interested in what the speaker has to say. Go out for drinks afterward, and enjoy the evening. You'll want to express yourself in bold ways. You love to talk and to share your opinions with others. But the energy of the day will heighten your need to communicate even more. Call up a good friend and have a long conversation. Or spend some time sharing your thoughts with your romantic partner. You'll want to reveal some of your recent insights and observations. Speak up and inspire others with your views. Take charge of your overall health today. You will likely wake up feeling energetic and well. Seize this opportunity to be active in doing things that will help continue your good feelings. Consider all aspects of your health, including emotional and spiritual. If you can, sit outside in the sunshine and fresh air to consider the areas of your life that could use a workout. Take a walk, do some gardening, engage in something both creative and physical. Your ship could very well come in today. It will happen quite unexpectedly, and it may take you some time to adjust to this sudden windfall. This is a day of big changes, as you may also decide to use this money to completely alter your way of life. It could be that you make a move to another part of the country, or decide to change professions. Trust your instincts here. Don't hesitate. Not everything in your private life is running as well as you would like. Friends and family have their own wishes and goals and are not bound to show consideration to you. Even though it's tough, accept that some situations will not run according to plan. Try to change your perspective and understand others' points of view. This is the best strategy at present. Your intuition hasn't failed you, but it's just not the right tool for the situation today. Look at things rationally and get yourself on the other side of what could be a very weird day. If you are longing for love and the feeling of security this brings, don't always pursue it with such vigor or be overly concerned if a love you want isn't always available. You can get what you want by taking your time, being a little more relaxed and calm. A brand new outlook brings with it the promise of success. Your emotions may be at a climactic point at this stage in the month. The good news is that your general health, vitality, and ego should be good and strong, which will help you to stand strong during the potentially upsetting mood today. Try not to be too negative. By approaching everything from a limiting standpoint, you're holding yourself back before you even get started. Don't fall into this trap. This isn't the day to worry or stress about things. The essence of a vibration is in the air, and this is sure to bring a much lighter energy to you. Even if there are things that are demanding your attention, try to break away, if only for just a little while. This will clear your head and help you to face life's challenges with greater ease. See about getting together with your best friend, if possible. Enjoy yourself. You could have an intuitive flash about something. You might suddenly have a glimpse about how to solve a computer problem. Or you could have a sense of what is really happening right now in a personal relationship. Trust these psychic impressions. Your subconscious mind is being activated, and some important messages could be delivered to you. Don't ignore those premonitions or moments of empathy, because they could be revealing. Even before the moon's return to an adventurous part of your chart today and the lead up to the eclipsing full moon this will create, this is something that Mars is hitching his wagon to. 3 days after Jupiter left Pisces, and with Mars, the warrior planet of the cosmos, just 11 days away from leaving, this is already fueling your warrior and competitive spirit. Mars is looking for anything to channel this into, and over the next few days the most likely route is a passion for adventure and a hunger for life's richer experiences. On its own, the moon's return to an adventurous part of your chart today is an ordinary event, with these adventurous lunar vibes coming around once a week. While this will put the moon here over the weekend, this not only begins the lead up to an eclipsing full moon, but it will be here when the dwarf planet Ceres returns to your romantic sector tomorrow, with the spirit of romance and adventure in the air as the first planetary activity on the romantic front for the year begins. Our eyes in the sky. Our hearts and minds are open this morning as the Scorpio moon forms a helpful aspect to joyous Jupiter. You could be eager to connect on an intellectual and emotional level, but if those around you aren't able to keep up conversationally, you might need to look for ways to expand your social circle. Watch out for negative influences throughout the morning as Luna and Pluto engage in a harsh aspect. These vibes can bring out controlling or possessive behavior, so keep an eye out for such actions in you and others. Luckily, when the Moon and communicative Mercury form a cosmic alliance this afternoon, you should be able to talk through any issues that arise. Diplomacy will go a long way right now, so be sure you're giving others the space to truly be heard. Fences should be fully mended by the time the Moon and Venus share a soft connection in the cosmos this afternoon. This energy is perfect for celebrating love in all its forms, so look for ways to connect with your nearest and dearest. The vibe shifts significantly when the Moon changes signs into mysterious Aquarius as the evening rolls in. This lunar placement brings intensity to the table over the next couple days, which could make or break your bonds. We may be striving to keep the peace against our better judgment, faced with power struggles or manipulation tactics. Jealousies flare up, or accusations levied against us, yet we feel compelled to avoid rocking the boat. However, this transit may tip our boat over completely so we can ditch the civility crutch. Only when we face our problems head-on can we find viable solutions, otherwise we will constantly be in a state of sweeping the difficult stuff under the rug. We may believe we are thinking objectively when we're incapable of distinguishing our emotional biases from fact. Additionally, we're also hyper-conscious of the thoughts and feelings of those with who we are in relationship with, so it is as if we are not only juggling our moods, but the ones of those who we encounter as well. Yet it's not a bad idea to vocalize what springs to mind now. Talking it out will be better than keeping it inside. The Moon makes its monthly debut in your sign today, bringing you closer to your innermost feelings amidst highlighting your desire for emotional stability. And despite whether you're single or already taken, it's important to hold space for others and their emotional needs during this time. This is especially true with today's square between the Moon in your sign and structured Saturn via your bossy 10th house of authority. It's one thing to be persistent in your ways, and another to completely dismiss your lover's needs. This doesn't mean you should overextend yourself. A little change can go a long way. Take your time. At the beginning of the day, your desire to start something new will be apparent. You could feel rushed to make professional decisions or feel incredibly restless. Your workday may begin with an inconsistent flow, jolted by spurts of energy. When the Moon enters your sign a bit later in the day, you will feel more rest assured with the tasks and projects you have on your plate. Your desire to take action will steady, which will allow you to commit to a few pressing responsibilities. While your workday begins with impulsion, it will end with tenacity.